Today we're going to be talking about direct proportion. So what I mean by direct proportion is that when we have a straight line, so a linear line, we're talking about the rate of change over one variable with respect to another. So in other words, every time one variable such as an hourly rate goes up, so does the amount of hours that it worked also go up. And they go up as equal or direct proportion. Okay, so for instance, let's say for every 1 day, so 1 day you work, you earn $1,000. So in that rationality, if I was to work 2 days, in direct proportion, I would earn $2,000. So let's do a problem here. If I was to work 3.5 days, how much money would I earn? And this is how we work it out. So our gradient is $1,000 over 1 because it's 1 day. So I know that that equals 1,000 or $1,000. So in order to work out what our rule is, we need to times $1,000 times by the time. Now in this case, it's 1,000 multiplied by 3.5, which will give us $3,500. Now over on the side here, you can see that I've done a Cartesian plane. So every 1 day, I should actually label these up. So this is days, okay, and this is money. So if I was to earn $2,000, it would take me 2 days, 3 days, 3,000, and so forth. Now, if I was to draw a straight line through there, we can see that it's a straight line. Now, if I was to go to 3.5 days, you can see right here is $3,500. Okay, so let's try something different. Let's say we had a flat rate, so a call out rate of $500. Now I know for every 3 days I earn say $2,250. Not a bad wage. Now remember, my flat rate, or if you didn't know, flat rate is what you get paid as soon as you start. So the first day, without even earning my daily rate, okay, I'm looking at getting a flat rate, and it happens on the first day. Or if I was a plumber, normally you get a call out rate before you've even started work, you get money. Okay, so I need to work out though what my gradient's going to be before I can go any further. So the gradient is 2,250 divided by 3, okay, because it's 3 days here. All right, so the answer to that is 750. So that's my gradient, and it also is, because I've worked it out, oh, sorry guys, let me just move this. It is also my daily rate, okay, which is my gradient, because what we're saying here is for every day, it's jumping around on me a little bit. What we're saying is for every day you work, you get $750. Okay, so let's say for interest's sake, I'm going to work for 2.5 days. How much is that going to mean to me as far as money? Now let's jump over to our Cartesian plane. Remember back here, we have a flat rate of 500. So before we even start work, we get 500. So in that respect, actually let me move this down on the line. So in that respect, I start at 0 on the x-axis, but we get 500 on the y-axis. So that's y, this is x. Okay, not bad. Get $500 straight off. Okay, after the first day, where I get another 750. So that'll take me to about there. At the second day, we had another $750. So right here, okay. At the third day, another 750. So let me just join these together. Should give us a straight line. Yes, it does. Okay. So before we go and work it out on our Cartesian plane, let's go back over to our calculations over here. So what we've got 2.5 days multiplied by $750, because that's our daily rate. So that gives us $1,875. But don't forget, we've also got to add in our flat rate. So our flat rate is $500 plus our $1,875, which is $2,375. So let's double check our work on our Cartesian plane. So we started at 500, we know that. After the first day, we know we're up here. Second day, now we worked for 2.5 days. So let's go and see how much we've earned. Okay, so I think we are correct here. We're just a smidge under $2,400. So here we can see that we've earned $2,375. Alright, now I would like you to have a go for homework. Make sure you bring this to class before we start. Actually, what I want you to do, I'm going to rub that out. You need to give me the graph and also your working out. So in this case we have a flat rate of $80. Oop, 80. Let me write that a bit more neater for you. $80. We have an hourly rate of $100. I would like you to work out what the gradient is. You need to tell me the gradient based on 5.5 hours of work. So you're going to have to work out the gradient, which is here, based on how many 5.5 hours worth of work. How much money will I have earned? So once again, the graph and the working out. See you in class.